headed to our suite. This is a really long hallway, but we're gonna make it. So far, so good. A little bit of disorganization from some of the staff. Like nobody really knows a lot of things that you're looking for, but it's totally fine. Everybody's here on vacation, so we're all here to have a good time. Okay, almost there. Okay guys, we're in our suite. I don't know how this, oh, my little picture is on there. Let's see. Ooh, this is our beautiful suite here in our cruise. We have this amazing, beautiful receivement with some fruits and alcohol that we're not gonna drink. What's up? I really love the space though. It's nice to have all this space and not feel like we're kind of just, you know, crammed in. We have this beautiful receivement. We have some canopies. Ooh! And my favorite part is the bathroom, but we're gonna get there. Hi! You hear that? We're moving. We're moving. We have 2 rooms where you can get the beds together. And we are right at the beginning of the ship. This is us leaving Seattle right now. And my favorite part of the whole suite is this. Not that I'm going to spend too much time in here, but this is just nice enough to, you know, just have a nice bathroom. So we're going to have some jacuzzi time. Who knew you could fit all of this in a little suite. So is it worth it to get a suite? I think so. I like the space, but it really all depends also on how much you're going to spend in the room. And for me, it was just important to have some space. I don't love being a lot of time in spaces where there's a lot of people. I need my peace, so it's nice. All right, let's go to the deck. We're leaving. Yay. We have enough room here to tan if we want to. So it's like a double deck. I think that was also super important. And we are the first room on the side. Yeah. Seattle is looking beautiful this afternoon. Not that I can say I know anything about Seattle, but it looks nice. It was cloudy in the morning. Anyway, we don't want to see this, obviously. We want to see some glaciers, so we will be tuning in later on with you guys. I'm going to go try these canopies. They look really tasty. What's going on? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today is our departure date, and we are departing from Seattle, Washington, a beautiful city for the little time that I was there. But this is just the beginning of a new adventure, so I hope that you guys enjoy this trip with me. We are, of course, now indoors, but I was not aware that we had such beautiful spaces indoors with warm pools. And look at this beautiful view right now. Imagine, this is an 8-day cruise. So we have 3 stops going through Alaska. We're also going to stop in Canada. You have the option, of course, to get off or not. There's so much to do here in the cruise itself. But so far so good. Super happy with our suite, and the food's been great, the service has been great, everything so far thumbs up. So enjoy the trip with me, and this is probably the trip where you're going to see me the most clothed, you guys, because it's going to be really cold. I am not looking forward for the weather, but I'm definitely looking forward to some great adventures, and let's see what kind of energy is waiting for us in Alaska.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time. Shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising and I'm just a drop in the ocean.
Alright guys, day 2, and we are already feeling the weather. We are now at 50 degrees and it's only going to get colder, so the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day out. There is so much stuff to do in the cruise. It's amazing. I'm going to actually show you what you get, actually the perks that you get by getting a suite, because I absolutely think that if you are doing a cruise and you can go ahead and save a little more and get the benefits of a suite, I think it's totally worth it. But look at this view. It's amazing, some fresh air, and I like to think that we've been visiting energetical places. And let me tell you, I never thought about the fact that being on the water, you know, you can actually charge from the energy of the water. I mean, imagine this is a living being that we're on top of. So you can actually charge from the ions and the energy of the ocean. And I've been feeling some really crazy vibes recently. It's only the second day. I slept like a baby, but my mind all of a sudden is starting to connect with something. I definitely do feel a little bit of energy flowing, and I never thought about this, but you know, when you start in these journeys, as you know that I've been in the spiritual journeys, and you start going to these places that are super high in energy, I like to share my experience with you. So Alaska, I hear that it's one of those spots as well, so I'm excited to see what my body starts feeling there, the vibration that we start feeling, and definitely open up. You know, I know that people come here to do just recreational things. You know, you have golf, you have so many activities to do, paddle, tennis, the swimming pool, the theater, the yoga. It's a never-ending story. But if you want to actually benefit more from these trips, you can actually recharge with the energy of the ocean and with the energy that is going to be waiting for us in the beautiful Alaska. So our first stop is going to be Ketchikan, and I am super excited right now. Just take in some deep breaths and enjoy the view with me.
Good morning, guys. It's Sophia for breakfast. We're just starting, and this is our stop. I don't know how many layers of clothing I have. Still trying to wake up. Private space for yourself. So, nice and quiet.
I'm just a drop in the ocean.
Hey guys, what's going on? We have arrived to our first destination. This is Ketchikan, Alaska. We are 679 miles away from the beautiful Seattle, Washington, and the name Ketchikan actually means thundering wings of an eagle. So we are going to go ahead and take the trolley and see if we can catch some salmon, some black bears, or eagles, of course. Don't forget, this is the capital of salmon of the world. Enjoy the ride with me.
Hey, welcome to Ketchikan, Alaska. 1923, on his way to the interior of Alaska to pound the golden spike for the Alaska Railroad. It's legal in Alaska. 3 cannabis stores on the island. One of them's here on the left, Rainforest Cannabis. And this is where the trolley drivers meet for breakfast.
That was a good one.
Up to Skagway, which is a trailhead for the gold rush in 1898. It's also known as salmon capital of the world. It is also known as Rain City. Rhode Island, 1,000 square miles. Population of Rhode Island, over 1 million. Population of Cayenne totem pole. Chief Cayenne sold 160 acres to a fish camp developer, and that's what became the city of Ketchikan.
The first thing, I am no longer regretting wearing the 3 pair of pants that I'm wearing. And the second, we made a stop here to see the fish actually stop here to spawn. And you can see them. I'm going to show you now how they're actually spawning. They're circling around. And of course, the seagull go ahead and take advantage and eat. So that's why they're all here. We just saw a cub bear that I'm going to show you. So the wildlife is just amazing. We have a lot of black bears around, and the tour so far is going great. So keep enjoying with us.
Dark ones that are just sitting there, the fish, those are fries. They just let those out of the hatchery. So they're just getting used to the salt water that comes in, and then they'll move their way out to the ocean. Tlingit, Shishimian, and Haida. The Shishimians are the ones that are on the reservation out at Annette Island. It's the only Indian reservation in Alaska.
True or false, you can bury someone in your own clan. False. And everybody knows this one. How fast can a black bear run? 35 miles per hour. I'm doing 35 right now.
Different kind of jungle that we're in right now.
So if you were a bear looking up here, where might you hibernate? Under that log right there. Get some snow on top of you. It's toxic to human beings. Certain type of year they smell like skunk. Bears come out of hibernation, dig up the roots. The roots are natural laxative. Here's a 10 feet tall, grows next to fresh water, has spikes all over it. It's called the Devil's Club. It's a relative of the ginseng root, and natives used it for healing and medicinal purposes. Yeah, 10,000 years later, we still only have 6 to 8 inches of topsoil. So a lot of these trees get over 100 feet tall. They have a very shallow root system. So this is what you get in the Tongass. You get a lot of fallen trees. This Westerner is William H. Seward, responsible for the negotiation and purchase of Alaska.
All right, guys, so I believe this is our last stop. Jeff, you've been an amazing guide so far, and I'm just finding out you're not originally from Alaska.
No, Ventura, California is where I've spent most of my life, but I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it came with a hat.
I love the hat, by the way. Everybody just follow the furry tail, you know. So you come here for high season. It's a good gig.
Yeah, last week in April to about the last week in September, and yeah, work 6 days a week, and yeah.
You seem to know your stuff.
Yeah, I've had to study a lot of it. 50% of it's true. So.
Isn't that, you always hear like different stories from different tour guides?
You do. If you stand next to these totem poles, you'll hear different stories. So, but the natives here, they want to make sure that you're telling the right story.
Yeah?
So if you're not, they'll let you know.
So when would you recommend is like the best time to come here? I think we have a pretty
About
warm weather now.
Mid-July to mid-August is the best time. It's usually raining every day in
Oh.
September. Yeah, you see a day like this and you think, God, I'd love to live here. But what you don't see is the other 300 days it's raining sideways at 20 miles per hour.
So you got pretty lucky.
Yeah, today's a good day. Thursday, it's going to be raining on Thursday again. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be a little far from here. So which one's your favorite one? The favorite totem?
Well, it would be this one, the lesson pole for men. You heard me tell that story?
I don't think I heard you. Let's see if we
Okay.
can go here. Come here.
I don't want to get too close to
No,
this guy.
here, where we get here.
All right.
So the bottom is the slave, right?
No,
No.
he's not a slave, no. It's a lesson pole for men, and at the top is a loon. He's lost his wings. You have 3 cubs coming down to a mother bear who's holding a man. So this is a story of 2 married men who went up to the mountains bear hunting. They came across a bear cave. The male bear ran out, grabbed one of the men, and threw him into the cave and chased the other man away. The man that got thrown into the cave ran into the female bear, and their spirits recognized each other. She did not want the man to be killed, so she hid him until the male bear gave up looking for him. During that time, they fell in love. He wanted to marry the female bear. She said, I'll only marry you as long as you never lay eyes on your human wife again. He agrees to this. However, some time goes by. He gets lonely for his human tribe. He sneaks back, and through the trees and the bushes, he lays his eyes on his human wife. Unknown to him, the loon is flying above, spots him, and knows he's not supposed to be doing this. So the loon flies back to the female bear and rats him out. Now you need to look closely at the pole. He makes his way back to the female bear. She calls him out on it. He denies it. She raises her mighty claw and she removes his
Oh, I see. He's missing.
manhood. And out of love for the mother bear, the 3 cubs kill the man. So this is a lesson pole for men. So we usually ask the men, what did we learn from this? And they usually say, don't date the female bear.
Right. But there's a moral to the story. I like
It's
it.
a lesson pole.
So all of these are lessons poles.
No,
No?
this is a commemorative pole with Lincoln at the top to commemorate when the U.S. cutter Lincoln saved
And
the Ravens.
the shame.
This is the ridicule shame pole with Seward on it. Yeah, and
The
then
shaman.
that's to represent the shaman. And then these are mortuary poles, the ones with the eagles and the beavers, because those were 3 young men in the Beaver clan who went fishing together and drowned. So they're memorial poles. Yeah.
All right, guys, if you want to see anything else, you got to just come here. So Jeff is awesome. Make sure you check him out July to September. Thank you so much for being an awesome tour guide.
Herring Cove excursions. See Jeff in the red trolley.
There you go. Just look for the furry hat.
Yeah. Thank you.